The Green Futures of Tycho by William Sleator, epilogue. It fell from the shovel and lay glittering on the grass, shiny and new and bright as a polished silver spoon. The metallic sheen of its surface caught the morning light and sent it dazzling directly into Tycho's eyes, or else he might not have noticed it at all. He bent over and picked it up, then bounced it casually in his palm. Weird, he murmured, but his mind was on tomatoes and zucchinis, and this thing was not quite weird enough to distract him for long. He started to slip it into his pocket. Tamara, on her knees beside him, sat back and brushed off her hands. The vegetable garden was her project, too. They were sharing it. "What did you dig up, Tyke?" she asked him. "Nothing much," he said. He dropped it into her outstretched palm. She studied it for a moment. "Oh, I know what it is," she said. "It's just an old empty lipstick tube." She opened the lipstick tube and shook the dirt out, then closed it and handed it back to him. "You don't really want to keep it, do you?" Something stirred deep inside his brain. Something unpleasant. What had made him start to put it in his pocket? He didn't want the worthless piece of junk. "Want it? Are you kidding?" he said. "Let's see if I can hit the trash can from here." He aimed carefully and pitched it across the yard. It went into the trash can with a delicate little ping. "I can't wait until we get this garden planted," Tamara said, picking up the trowel again. "So what if Ludwig and Leonardo think it's a waste of time? They'll be eating our tomatoes when the time comes, won't they, Tyke?" "Sure they will," Tycho said. "Too bad we can't make the summer go by in 1 second, then we'd be eating them right now." "The summer will go by fast enough," Tamara said. "It always does." "That's for sure," Tycho said. Why did he feel so happy all of a sudden? It must be just the beautiful weather. Whistling, he pushed the shovel into the earth. And that's the end. Not as good of a book as I remember. Particularly all of the fat-shaming stuff in there, which, would not have struck a chord with me when I was a kid when I read it, but definitely did as an adult. It's funny, the thing I remember the most about this book was going to the future and seeing that everybody had their own style of clothes. I remember the toga very vividly. Still a fan of William Sleator, though I'm sure there will be more. I think probably the next one I'm going to do is Oddballs, because that kind of explains the family dynamic in this story. The characters in this are really based on his actual siblings, William Sleator's. But spooky season is about to begin. We will do a longer short story, and then it's straight into John Belair's. So we'll see you in the next read aloud.